Yeah. Hold on. I still got one more thing we gotta do. Turn my TV this way for streaming purposes. Oh, excuse me. It probably doesn't have that posted yet. There we go. And send this to you. Pull up my own stream. Stop it so I can just watch the commentos. And searching in 3, 2, 1.
Actually, we're not doing White Sox. Black Sox later.
Yeah, we're going pumpkins today. Alright, turning my game volume all the way up so if it gets to the point I can't hear you during the game, good luck, and I'll talk to you
I'm probably
afterwards.
going to leave the party just to make sure that we have a decent enough connection.
That works with me. Honestly, I'll be super real with you. I hate being partied up with my opponents because I like to talk to the stream about what I'm doing in the game, and I can't do that when my opponent's in the chat because then I'm just like giving away my plays.
Alright, man. We'll party up after.
Alright, sounds good, man. Good luck.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
let's get it.
pyrotechnics, you name it.
First game in like 3 advances. Let's go.
Set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh man, I gotta have Thomas make you a crazy sandwich.
First down, Mayfield. They set up the screen to
Yeah.
So fucking good.
A good pickup.
Alright, first play of the game. We got a good start here.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play.
Do it.
That's what we like to call it.
I haven't played a game in like 3 advances.
Oh, you're playing now. Okay.
Yeah, this is the first game I've gotten since like last week.
Yeah, okay.
Then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
I'll
They'll
take
get
3.
3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Mayfield. Rolling to his right. And
Oh, you can't be dropping that, bud.
Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. taken down, but not before.
That's how we start, Chubb. That's how we start.
16 yards, a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's going to get
Good
this
catch,
one out to his
Janovich.
fullback.
Not much, but it'll do. It keeps
this position.
us
Actually
moving.
utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring
Odd
up
situation
4th down.
here, and I really have faith in my defense. I think we're going to go.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's complete.
Good catch, Hoop.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside
There we go.
the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Pass it down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Good read.
Get that one to Taylor, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running
This is a
game.
deliberate drive here. We're taking a lot of time off the clock with this one.
If you hit a guy on the run like that, you
We have to make sure it ends well.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Let's go, Jarvis.
Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it
Man to
off
man.
with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Can we get it in? Yes, we can. Let's go. Big tutty drive there. 5 minutes, 20 seconds off the clock on our opening drive of the game. We go up 6-0. Let's get this extra point and go up. Let's go.
It's up and through to make it 7-0.
Now let's do what we do on defense and shut these guys out.
Next the score, Browns 7, Bengals nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
God, the kicking game is going to be a fucking issue today.
Green to bring it back. And he'll be
There we go. Decent field position for the Bengals to start the drive.
First and 10.
Let's see if we can hit him with some man coverage here early. Normally, he will try to take a deep shot on the first play against me. It doesn't look like he's doing so now, but we're going to put 2 men over top just in case. Because I don't think he's got the speed to do it this year.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to get
Good
this
dump
one up
off.
to his 30
And it's
before
crazy. He's got Russell Wilson now, so that's going to be a struggle here.
Top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep.
There we go, boys. Nice tackle.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
All right, looks like we get the speed to match up and just straight man. So we're going to try to take a shot here in this dime. We're going to try to blitz. Just come out right out and blitz here. Yeah, we're going to give him 0 blitz, see what we can do.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, it's complete.
That's going to be a late tackle, yeah.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
From the shotgun now. Here's
an no!
Past the 20. And he gets this one inside
good save, Del Pitt.
15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of over top then, because we can't just do straight man. If Chuba can do that.
And they love to run against that, because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in.
And he will take it on.
It's going to be a problem. Yeah, we're going to start containing after this drive now.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Right.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
4 plays, 70 yards. It's not our MO on defense, so we're going to have to get that figured out a little bit going forward.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January. And
there you go, Seth.
And he'll be taken down.
Good fucking throw.
Working across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
That's the type of shit I've been asking you to do on those types of throws, Baker, because like that's normally picked off for you.
Throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
We're checking into that.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job.
I like the idea of a misdirection. Let's see if we can find it. There we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ooh.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams.
We'll take the 2.
Down to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We're going to try to neutralize this fucking blitz today because that's usually what kills us against the Bengals. They come out in a lot of exotic blitz packages, and they really are hard to stop if you don't see it and don't pay attention. Like, he's bringing the safety down again, so...
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 33. Here we go. Kill.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll take it into the
Let's go. This blocking is great right now. Let's fucking go.
Taywan Taylor, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the ball. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The kickoff unit is out.
Issue is we can't kick it deep right now. I really wish we could have taken that drive to the second quarter just on strategic, being able to kick it further.
Down here is the first quarter of play.
Let me open it.
Through one quarter, 14-7.
What up, bro?
Our score.
Bengals 7.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Good tackle, Miles.
Fournette, but he can only manage a yard or so before he's brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now.
Oh, Cormore, you got fucking caught up in the block. Come on, man. I'm about to start using you. See if we can get our maximum effort out of our defense right now. Because right now, 53 yards allowed on the ground is a lot for us in an entire game, much less the first half. So we gotta figure this out.
First down, Wilson.
You gotta get there. Come on, Asante. You're better than that. Come back to the ball, bud.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. From the shotgun, Wilson. This pass complete to Higgins.
Good tackle, but come on, boys.
Inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Cincinnati.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Leonard Fournette. And a 5-yard gain as he's down.
Almost hit that gap with Cormo. Come on, man. We're almost there. We gotta keep it up, though.
Right there, they pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's gonna want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, lucky that wasn't a pass because fuck, man.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that will be
good fucking defense, Asante.
That time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On now, Tucker McCann from the left hash. This from 46.
46-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the
It's
middle.
fine.
And they'll cut the lead back.
Just got to tighten up. We got that first stop that we need. They didn't score a touchdown again. We can expand this lead now. We got, I mean, shit, we almost ate this much amount of time off the clock in a drive in the first quarter, so we potentially can do something here.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
There you go, Hilliard.
They'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
And he's gone. Let's go.
Decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
Ooh, let's go.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And they'll get to him just inside the 15.
Let's get it.
After the strong run we just
He's
saw,
on one now.
look around and quickly defensively.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space.
I just want a straight dive here. Give me something. Wham, that works.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run with Williams. And he stopped immediately there.
You're all right, Williams.
Call it no gain.
You didn't lose
time,
anything.
That's leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's fine.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
All right, we got everybody in the box. Chubb, we're going to have you block. Yeah.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Open man.
There we go.
He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Offense is clicking today. Offense is fucking clicking today. Let's go, baby.
Touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Ooh, that's not clicking. That
I was
hurts.
just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss. No good. So with the missed PAT in his
See if we can put this to the uprights with their punter.
to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
All right, so we're gonna come out a little bit of zone here. I'm gonna go wide. I have a feeling he's gonna try to get outside on me.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk.
Oh!
Because
Read that like a freaking book.
Field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the run, it's Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And the Browns
Let's go, Miles.
that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
Are you going 5 wide on me
what you
right
said in the
now?
beginning.
Okay.
A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Wilson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
We'll go with that. Let's see if
And
we
on
can
3rd
get...
down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Good tackle.
And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Wilson's pass.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Oh, that was that tight end screen. Fuck you. I knew that was coming eventually. You sneaky man.
To keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Yeah.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the shotgun now, here's an inside.
Good tackle, Myles.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Give me what I'm looking for.
First down marker at the 31.
Exactly what I'm
It's
looking
3rd
for.
down. Operating from the gun, Wilson.
That's exactly what he was looking for, son of a
And
fuck.
he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
And he'll bang that one through.
All right, we got 2 minutes, 4 seconds. Offense moved it pretty quickly last drive.
McCann's got it teed
It's
up.
obviously not going to be a game that's led by our defense because right now it's 17 points and a half. It's despicable,
Ready
actually.
to return. Here's Hilliard. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than
Good catch,
others.
Seth.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
No such thing as a loss. We take a win. Loss 50 regular.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Mayfield down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A first down throw from Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Mayfield with it once more. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down.
Let's go. Let's get to the line. Spike the ball. Spike the ball. Spike the ball.
15 yards on the play. First down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, it's a smart move by him.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Oh.
Pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash.
Oh, fuck me.
No good. Close, but no cigar. Just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Hey.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance?
Oh, nice coverage, Koromoa. Let's go.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Good tackle. Who was that? Carl Joseph, good shit.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. From the gun, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Good fucking coverage. Good fucking coverage. I got beat on that Texas route and you made up for it. Good fucking shit. That's my pass defense. We're starting to wake up.
And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
It's not clogging the box. We actually got room to work.
Didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out.
A little less room to work than I thought because he clogged my lane, but we got something out of it.
They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. Muscles him off. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Williams. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Let's go.
To the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive
good catch, Jarvis.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So we're following around. Oh, I think they're making me a gap.
Chubb on the counter.
Oh no!
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but
there goes his abilities for a little bit, but
sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
But I think we should still be able to get it in.
Mayfield looks to throw. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Oh my. Oh my.
People say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Mayfield to throw it, and he's got his tight end.
Let's go.
For the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Now Parkey for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 27, Bengals 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not.
All right, we're giving ourselves a 10-point lead here. We need one more stop here and another score, and I think we're going to be firmly in control. 12 gauge, fuck me. Wide. Cover one contain.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense?
Good tackle, Mitchell.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They go play action with Wilson. This one hauled in by Sample. And able to rip off
that was
a
ugly.
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense.
We're going to go back in the zone as well. He is feasting here.
To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive.
Yeah, if he's going to keep playing short, we're honestly going to have to start
one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan
rocking
the field.
this 2-4.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Fournette, a first down carry. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Yeah.
At the 20-yard
Thank
line.
you.
These are two really good
Following the
defensive
pickup
shows.
of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 15-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm really not happy with how my defense is playing this game. We've got the advantage because of them, but I still like to say the offense is honestly having to carry the weight today, and that's really unexpected for the way this team is built. No, we're still going with 3-4.
He may try and run for this. And he gets the first down yardage he needs
for that play. That's crazy.
Down at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him
He's getting
up
creative
first
because he
and
knows
goal.
this pass defense is nasty, and I applaud it, like, super heavy. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to go back to that. And
first and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This time, Wilson will throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught. He's got it for a
Come
Bengal
on.
touchdown. Drew Sample, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to
Got
a
an idea for that next time. We'll see how it works out, because I think that could be the solution, because giving up 3 touchdown passes today is not it.
I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. McCann's got it teed up. Ready to return. Here's Hilliard. And he returns this
Terrible
to the
return.
22.
Come on, man.
Dontrell Hilliard on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Could be a big
Mayfield off
hitter
the play
if
fake.
this works.
Flush to his right.
It's not, but
He's gonna keep
I'll
it
take
here.
that.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
He didn't bite down on the run. Otherwise, I would have had Taywan probably for about 50 yards deep.
And ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
That's good job.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
All right, we're down to a minute left in the 3rd quarter here. We're up 27-24
Under a minute to go
on
in
our
this
division
third
rival
quarter as they come up
Bengals.
1st and 10.
Offense looked great. Defense, not so much today.
Now Mayfield.
There you go, Seth.
And that's complete. And he slips
I mean, I don't know what else I could say about Baker. Baker has done
13 yards
everything you could ask for, and then some. We just got to tighten up on D. We really just need one big stop, or maybe a turnover, something. We just got to get him off kilter.
They set up the screen to Chubb, and they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Complete to Nick Chubb. A 6-yard.
So both teams trade
And the 3,
touchdowns
27-24. We'll take it.
3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ooh, I actually like the way that play looked. If I can find it again. It wasn't there. It wasn't here. Ooh, that's good for now until we find it, because I think I can make something out of this at least. I mean, we've got enough, like, short route running on this team that I think we can compete with anybody in that area. It's just a matter of making reads like this every game.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
Heat is insane
up there for the Browns, 15 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down.
There's a toss play.
How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Good
Call it a gain of
fucking
4 on 1st and
job, Chubb. Let's keep it up.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to
see if we can get this play to work again.
Right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the
this play here scored us a touchdown last drive. It looks like he might be able to give us one this drive as well if we play this right.
2nd and 6. Mayfield.
Nah, but we'll take the yards, because that was about to be a sack.
And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
He might be able to get this play, but we gotta hope and pray. Yes.
And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
All right, Chubb, we're looking for you to get number 2 here. We're going to eat another couple seconds off this clock.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times
Well,
they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Push back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
He put himself on man on that one.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh!
Moving the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback.
Showing the fullback some love. Andy Janovich has been doing a lot for this team this year. He's got a few receiving yards. Definitely got a couple rushing touchdowns this year for sure. Getting more love than most fullbacks do in this league this day. Shout out Andy Janovich, doing God's work at the fullback position. Don't you dare hit him. Let's go. 7:03 left in the game. Browns are up 34-24. Our defense is not looking great today, but doing just enough to stay ahead.
Off it goes. Green to bring it back. He juked him.
Oof.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Damn, you made Shelter Redwine look bad there. Come on, Shell.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving
I'm sure they fucking do. Dude's the GOAT.
They trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he
yes, sir.
Intercepted.
Don't test us deep.
And his guys will
You avoided that all game. You did it all game, and you tested me deep.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Alex, you know better. Now I gotta put this away.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. Now somehow
Good
he was
tackle.
able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long.
Right. Defense is looking all right. A little bit better than I gave him credit for, but
in the zone, the ball seems bigger.
We'll see.
He's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it.
Good catch, Taywan.
As that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're
Yeah, probably not running there.
Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
There we go.
That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right.
Good fucking carry, Jamal.
And trusting this quarterback, I think think he continued to do so.
And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hoover.
Good reach.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where...
All right, see if we can run this clock the rest of the way out and get this dubbed here. Baker, you've had the best game of your fucking career.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 32. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
No, we had a clean one the whole game. Good sack.
Back at the 29. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Are we playing this out? So you calling the time?
But now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they're going to get him down well
short
first as he can only get this to about the 19. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Thank God, I'm just taking the knee.
Wide to the right, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
All right, and that right there brings us to 8-1 on the season. That was an insanely fun game to play.
So Cleveland able to come
Statistically, I just was insane. Grant Delpit gave me that one turnover we needed to ice this shit. That was some shit. I'm really proud of this team today. I really think if we can keep playing this way, we really have a shot at the title this season. And there's always teams better than me. There's always going to be teams better than me. But that being said, I think the way we performed against one of our most competitive teams in this league so far this season, our defense still showed up. We got the one turnover we needed. We held them to under 300 total yards. Yeah, we did what we had to do today, and I hold this user in high esteem. So to pull this off and do what we did offensively and defensively, there's no other word to say. I think we've got a squad this year, and I think if we can keep this tightened up, we got a shot to do it. So that being said, everybody who tuned in, thank you guys for looking, for tuning in. I'll show you guys the stats real quick. I mean, I'm still in disbelief on Baker's numbers. Baker Mayfield finished the game 26-27, 273, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Russell Wilson finished 11-16 for 164, 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. That's the most passing touchdowns I've given up in a game this season. So kudos to him.
Very good, to be honest.
Nick Chubb finished the game 23 carries for 172 on the ground, 1 touchdown. Backup had 6 for 25, no touchdowns. Baker 3 for 19, and then Andy Janovich got that fullback glove at the end of the game with 2 carries for 5 yards and a touchdown. Curious to see our receivers the other day. Jarvis Landry led the day, 7 for 83. Hooper 6 for 58. Chubb 5 for 26, Taylor 4 for 54 and 2 touchdowns. He's embracing that number 2 receiver role really heavily right now. Seth Williams had a couple nice catches, 3 for 50 yards. Janovich got another 2 yards and a fucking catch there. Harrison Bryant was the only incompletion of the game on his 1 drop in the first quarter. Fuck you, Harrison. I could have been perfect. Blocking wise, we gave up a 1 sack of the game late in the 4th quarter. We shouldn't even have been passing on that down. It went to Conklin as he got beat by Carl Lawson. Defensively, honestly, it seemed like a pretty well-rounded day for the team. Nobody had more than 4 tackles. Actually, pretty impressive there. Myles Garrett had the only sack, and Cincinnati was right. Myles Garrett was only going to get 1 today. He said he could live with 1, and he was only going to give up 1, and you know what? Again, kudos there. That's 2 sacks for both teams combined today, which for us is normally a first quarter affair for each of us. Interceptions, Grant Delpit had the only turnover forced this game on that late interception. Pass deflections, we had 4. We had 1 by the rookie, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 1 by Ronnie Harrison, 1 by Asante Samuel, and 1 by the GOAT, Greedy Williams. No fumbles forced or recovered. No blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns. Kicking game could have cost us the game today, as we were, I believe, 1 of 3 kicking the... No, we were... I'm sorry. Of 1 kicking field goals and 4 or 5 with the extra point. I thought we missed more field goals than that. Oh, no, it's because there was that roughing the kicker when he shanked that last one, so that didn't count. Punting, we didn't. So that's a big story of this game. Kick returns, Hillard had a decent one to 31, but that's about it. No punt returns. But yeah, I mean, Baker Mayfield could not have had a better game today. 96% completion rate, 26-27, 273. If I can get that out of him once every 3 weeks, I don't think we're going to lose another game, especially if Chubb can keep doing what he's doing. But to everybody who tuned in and still watching, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and we'll catch you guys next week in our next game against the Chicago Bears, assuming we have a user for them. Otherwise, you guys will see me in Week 12 against the Raiders, and then we'll keep it going from there. Till next time, boys.